The continuing saga of the Trans Am Paint Shop. So, as you know, we're at a different paint shop, and I picked. This is the same car that I had the problem with the other guys, where they locked me in the deal, and I called the police. So, we're now on the second paint job. It's been painted twice. Now, the first time he painted it, as luck would have it, the dude's cat got into the paint bay and walked all over the car. It's an honest mistake. You know, cats can be jerks. So he said, I'm going to redo the entire car. And here it is. So here's the car. I come over here to pick it up. There's cat prints all over the car. I would be kicking this cat's ass like you wouldn't believe, man. Now, all right, look, the paint is fine, but this dude's got to get rid of this cat. Now, I have a cat, and I love cats. But this dude needs to get rid of this cat, man. There's cat prints. Oh, man. What are we going to do? This goddamn cat. Cat's name is Sylvester. Look at these. Now who's been doing burnouts? Is this me? Come on. There's no interior in the car yet. This is the car with the LS1 in it. Now, something we did on this rig is I had him fill in the antenna hole, which would be right here. On all Trans Am, there's an antenna here, and I always thought it was ugly. You don't need it. Now, Knight Rider had an antenna hole, I'm pretty sure had an antenna. But we decided to get rid of the antenna, give it a little cleaner look. And these aren't the wheels that go on the car. These are just temporary wheels while it's being worked on. The real wheels are being refurnished. Here's our hubcaps. We need to do a little body gap repair on this. This is a common thing with these Trans Ams. What happens is the brackets up here, they move. So then here he is.
You got me on video.
I got you on video.
I just got it does. This comes off. Look, comes off.
Oh, I know. When are you gonna take this cat back to the pound?
Sir,
look at the cat.
I am so sorry. No, he didn't do nothing. It's dry. Look.
I know, but the cat loves the car.
Look at
I know. But look at this.
No, it comes off. It comes off. We made sure it was dry.
I would put this cat in a cage.
He just got on it right now. I'm sorry.
I believe you.
I'm sorry, man. Can you take him home? Can you give him a home, please, sir?
No, I ain't taking that cat home.
Can you please give him a home?
I already got a cat. He's already an asshole.
No, he just got on it right now, man.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna see if I can't cost Felix $2,000. See if I can. Where's the spoiler?
Oh, I got it. I reshot it.
It's hanging out.
Redone it. Yes, sir. Yeah. I did the hole right here for you. Real nice. I don't want to.
Oh, that's right. It's over here. I thought it was over there.
But look.
Is it here or over there?
No, hold on. I want you to see something.
I can't remember what side it was on.
Right here. Look at it.
Okay. I can't tell.
I want you to put your hands like this. I want you to put your hands right here.
That's good.
Rub on it.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful that is. And you know this is work. Did you see the rear bumper?
Let me see this is the trick.
Look
You
at the
can
side.
look down the side of it.
Stand right here. Look. You can see your face right here. Stay right here.
That looks good. I can see the reflection.
No, but you can see your whole shoes. Look.
That's what I want. Yeah.
You know, this is Knight Rider right here, man. It's gotta be Knight Rider.
It looks good.
Look at the bumper.
Bumper looks good.
Look at it.
Yeah, because this was kind of cracked.
No, we put about 6 coats of clear. Look how beautiful that is. Look, put your hands right. Look, put your hands right here like this. Huh?
There's a little bit. We gotta do a little buffing on this back face.
No, I told you I was gonna hit it with 3,000. That's all. Not you don't need 1,500, 2,000. 3,000.
What we're gonna do is after we're done with the car, we're gonna do another cut and polish on it.
Yeah. Look at it right here. Look. Stay right here. Look.
There's a little tiny bit of orange peel, but we're gonna get that out.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Right here, we gotta get that. You can tell how thick I put that clear.
Yeah.
I put it real,
You got a
real,
little
real
run
thick.
right there?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get that off of it. So yeah, you know, this is the pre-paint. So after we're done putting the car together, if we get it scratched up while we're putting it together.
He's taking the cat with him. Part of Night Rider, he's taking the cat with him.
We're gonna eat the cat.
Okay.
We're gonna drop it off the local buffet.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna turn it into Kung Pao cat because this cat cost you a paint job.
We adjusted the hood for you. We adjusted the areas we needed to be done.
This is kind of not your fault, so don't worry about this.
Yeah. We tightened this up. It's tight.
I was just talking about this. This is what we got to do over here. We got to adjust these brackets here because this isn't your fault, but I just got to fix that right there.
As you can see, it's real thick. We shot it real thick, but since the bumper goes like this, it's slanted. See how it started going down, real thick it is. So that'll come off. It's real thick.
No, I know. There's a couple of runs right here. There's one right there, but we're gonna grind that off.
But you notice we laid. I actually used a different kind of clear on this car.
What kind of clear was it?
You don't buy it in English.
Yeah.
No. I didn't use his stuff.
We gotta adjust these body parts, but that's our work. That's what we gotta do.
That way, I put enough clear in there, so if we get anything, we'll be able to take care of it. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and leave the car, so that I want you to go ahead and do all the cut and polish. She says it needs to bake a little bit because there's so much clear on it. It needs to bake.
You can feel. Put your hand right here. How hot it is.
Yeah.
You feel the heat. See, you can feel the heat.
Yeah.
From the sun.
Well, the sun's out.
Yeah.
It's not that warm there. No. But it's way warmer than it was in Scotland. I was freezing to death. That's why I bought this coat.
You like this in the middle of the street.
I was wearing a shirt, a t-shirt. I was wearing a Robert Graham shirt. I was wearing this coat and a leather jacket, Versace jacket. I was wearing 4 layers. I was still cold. Anyway, so we're gonna let it bake. He's gonna do a cut and polish on it, and then get it finished. So I'm gonna leave it here for like another week. And in the meantime, he's gonna do some other cars. We're gonna start on that Yugo. Everybody wants to see the Yugo. So we're gonna get the Yugo started, and then a couple other projects. So we'll go run around today and see what else we can get done. But yeah, it's gonna look good. I mean, it's already better. I got to go to court on the 3rd to deal with the guy with the other paint debacle where they locked me in the warehouse because he made a false report saying that there was an assault. So I wasn't even there when they issued the citation. So I have to go to court on that with that deal. So I'll be keeping you up to date with that. His lawyer contacted me trying to offer me a deal and said, if you sign a contract that says that you won't sue the shop, we will drop our fake charges on you, which quite frankly is extortion to me. So I'm on my way. I'm going to go down to the courthouse, and I've filed a motion for discovery to watch the body cam footage from the citing officer interviewing him. Oh, this is going to be trouble for him. So I'm going to go down there. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to film in there, and but I will let you know what I see. So stay tuned. So yeah, I'm still trying to get that car painted. I was busting his chops about the cat, but it looks way better. Now, first of all, listen, some of you are going to start complaining about the paint job. There's a little bit of orange peel in it, there's some curtains. He's got to buff all that out. But you also got to understand that we're not doing a, quote, show quality paint job on that car. I mean, it's going to be a good paint job. It's going to be factory at least. But, to get real show quality, you're going to be spending between $5,000 and $10,000. And I am not spending that much. I think he's charging me I'm paying like $2,000 or $2,500. I forget exactly what it is. I think I already paid him for it. It might have been $2,800. There's a lot of body work and everything, but don't forget this is the same car that I already did the gig with the other jerks that locked me in the warehouse, and they screwed me out of like $4,000. So I'm taking them to court, and I want to sue them over the paint job of this Rolls Royce that they didn't do correctly, and I also want to sue them over that car there and that situation. And so if you saw the old videos about it, the Texas Elite Collision, they're called, this guy, he, during the whole debacle, we never touched each other because, you guys saw the Facebook Live and you saw my video. I was holding my phone with both hands. One of his employees tried to smack the phone out of my hand, and the other guy tried to snatch my phone away from me while I was trying to dial 911, which is a Class A misdemeanor. And it is a crime. And I have all that on my video. And then I also have video of Cole, guy works for me, who was in my car watching it from his perspective. And we also have the video of the guy's own security system, which he posted a video on YouTube, and then immediately took it down, probably at the advice of his lawyer, because it made him look bad. But I made a copy of the video before he took it down. And then we also have the video from the body cams of the police officers interviewing us. And I had asked the police officer to please let me file a assault charge on the guy, and they refused. They said, we went and looked at his security video and we don't see any evidence of an assault, so you're just going to leave and you're going to be trespassed from this area, meaning I won't be able to come back to the property. So I was like, fine, I'm not coming back here. Then in the mail 2 weeks later, I got a citation, basically a ticket, just like a traffic ticket, saying that I had a citation for assault and I could pay the $500 fine or plead not guilty. So I went down there and pled not guilty and asked for a trial by jury, which is supposed to be set for the 3rd. And I don't know if, I got to look at the paperwork and see if that's the actual trial or if that's just the initial hearing. But I asked for a motion for discovery to see the police body cam footage, and I'm going to go preview that. Now, I'm not allowed as a citizen to take the footage. I can only do that if I'm a lawyer for some reason. I don't understand why that's a thing. So I'm probably going to have to pay this other lawyer, who is a former assistant district attorney, to acquire the footage for me so that we can have it. And then we have to share that with the other lawyer. Thing about it is, I think it's going to show that the police officer was leading the alleged victim, and or, you know, he probably said, hey, did this guy touch you? And he's like, oh yeah, he touched me, yeah, okay. Well, let's see the evidence of it. I have video on the video you can watch of these guys surrounding me, threatening me. You know, listen, when you're one guy and you don't have a weapon, all you got is a phone, and you're surrounded by 5 dudes who surround you. And then there's also a video of the guy, you know, chest butting me, you know, up in my, like we're in high school. He's like, got his chest up there, poking me in the chest, telling me, you don't know who I'm messing with. And then he says to me verbally, I'm going to lay you out on the parking lot. I'm going to knock you out, mother effer, all this other stuff, right? So, listen, those are terroristic threats by today's standards. So I have to deal with all this stuff now, because the bottom line is anybody can sue anybody. Anybody can file a charge on anybody, basically. And his lawyer that he hired, who, by the way, he's paying with body work, the lawyer admitted to me that he's accepting compensation in the form of the guy's going to paint his car. I don't know, that seems like a conflict of interest to me, but I guess that's legal. And, you know, I said, look, they came to me and they go, look, he's willing to offer you that he will non-contest this, meaning they just won't show up to the trial and then I just win by default. And if I'm willing to sign a paper that says I will not sue him in the future civilly. So they're trying to use the threat of a criminal action for compensation of a civil action. I don't know if that's legal. Maybe it is. I have it in writing. Guy wrote me a letter saying if I am willing to sign his agreement, they're willing to non-contest. Seems like extortion to me. And I said, look, I'm willing to sign your letter if he'll give me back the money he took from me, because he took $4,000 from me that I shouldn't have took, because he held my car hostage. The car back there, the one in the previous video where he took it and he took it as out of my parking lot as compensation for another vehicle, falsified a work order by taking one of my old work orders and writing on there and a Trans Am. I can't make this up. I have the original work order. So when I go to court, I'm going to say, hey, here's the original work order that he falsified. Here's all the video of what happened. This is just a shakedown. He's trying to use a criminal offense to weasel out of a civil payment. Okay? I should be a lawyer. I missed my calling. I should have went into law. So that's what's happening. And I got to deal with that this next month. All sorts of other developments going on with the shop. We are working on the Ecto 1. We're working on 2 Dodge Monaco Bluesmobiles. We are working on 2 Knight Rider cars. We are working on, we're going to do this Yugo. Just so many things happening at the shop, and I just haven't had time to be videotaping all of it. As you know, I just got back from Manchester and Edinburgh, Scotland, and I was there for a little over a week. And, you know, listen, while I was away, you know, my guys aren't working as hard as they should be working. You know how it is. So, I got to get caught up on that. But I'm just giving you a little video update. Everybody likes to know what's happening with the cars. I'm loving my cashmere coat that I got at Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh. It's quite a comfy, nice coat. I'm really digging this style, this look. I feel a little bit more sophisticated, you know? I feel like I belong in this Rolls Royce with this coat. It's such a nice, good-looking coat. Need to get me some Dockers and some loafers next. Stopping off at the post office, drop off some stuff I'm mailing out to some people. By the way, so much thanks to all of the fans that I ran into while I was in Manchester and Scotland. So many people came out to say hi to me, and we had a very successful thing. All these guys came to visit me. I can't believe how many people showed up with like pictures they wanted me to autograph and stuff. That was amazing. I really felt like a celebrity. It was so cool. So, hey, thanks for listening to me rant. I'll keep you guys up to date. If you want to find out what happens with all this trial and all this stuff, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment below anything you'd like to say. And please, go easy on my guy with the paint job. I know it looked a little rough, but it just came out of the booth. It needs to be cut and polished. That's just generally what happens. I know there was some runs, and there was some fisheye, and there was a couple of pinholes. He's going to fix it, right? He's been bending over backwards to fix it. It's really hard to get this kind of work done. When you're trying to paint a black car, this is 1982 Firebird, right? It wasn't a great car to begin with. They're thin metal, they're wavy metal, they're hard to deal with, and it would take months to get that car to be like perfect. It's just not going to happen. We just need the car to look decent, you know what I mean? But people are going to be so dazzled by all the Knight Rider stuff in it, they're not going to be looking for every little scratch on the car. So it'll be fine. In the meantime, I'll keep you guys up to date. Thanks for watching.